Hey everyone, so today we've got the new MSI MPG Sekira 100R case in the studio, and this case was sent over to us for review. With a unique top slide-in panel design, there's a TG side and also a half front panel, and it's a compact mid-tower. With every case that comes through here, we focus on build quality, ease of installation, and airflow for good temps. So we'll answer that and more, and if you decide to grab one for yourself, buying through our affiliate links below does help us out a bit here. Thank you for that. At Techspin, we bring you honest testing and opinions about new hardware, so you can decide what fits your needs. So let us know in the comments what features matter most to you. And just a reminder, if you want to know when we drop a new video, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Techspin Review. So how is the MSI MPG Sekira 100R mid-tower? Let's find out. A quick summary. The MSI MPG Sekira 100R case is a good little mid-tower that's compact, has fast Gen 2 Type-C and dual Gen 1 Type-A USB, and it supports 360mm rads. There's 4 ARGB fans, and it provides decent airflow with triple filters. Now don't expect to fit all the biggest components in, but if you need compact, maybe this one's for you. We're getting this case fresh, so the MSI MPG Sekira 100R retails for $120 in the USA, and all other prices will appear on this post on techspinreview.com as they become available. The all-black case measures 42 centimeters deep by 21.5 wide and 47.5 high, and weighs in at 7.9 kilograms. Key features are the tempered glass side and half front with ARGB fans and USB Gen 2 Type-C. The case was actually pretty tight in the box, and we had to open the bottom and push it out. Inside it though came the standard screw set and a quick install guide and small manual and promo card. Getting into the case is unique as the top cover removes with 2 thumb screws, and there's a magnetic dust filter. It covers the whole top with mounting holes for both 240 and 280mm rads or 2 more fans here. Both the left glass and right metal panels have a top slide-in design. The 4mm thick TG panel has metal tabs at the bottom, and it measures 38 centimeters wide by 44.8 high. Putting back the side glass is actually really easy thanks to this design. 4 ARGB fans are installed, 3 are in the front, of which 1 and a bit are visible behind the half-height TG panel. The other is mounted at the back, and this compact mid-tower can handle eATX, ATX, MATX, and Mini ITX motherboards, supporting GPUs up to 34 centimeters in length. Max CPU cooler height is 170 millimeters, and there are rubber grommets on every pass-through. The 4 centimeter deep case front has a nice brushed aluminum style finish and has some weight due to the glass. The sides are pretty wide open with enough for structural support, and there's built-in ARGB that connects with 3 contacts, and building in a case without a wired front makes things much easier. Very good design here. All wired up, the bottom fans are visible with a matching light bar and ARGB MSI logo middle right. Pretty cool. Removing the front, there's a 360mm air filter covering the intake, and it tabs out easily for cleaning. And it supports 120, 240, 360, or wider 140, 280 rads. Now some cases will allow for outside fan placement, but without the direct straight through airflow and the side intake design, this will impact airflow and cooling a little bit. Having the air filter like this isn't a deal breaker, but it does take away the option if you need the extra space inside, though if you really need the space, you could remove it. The back of the motherboard tray has 1 spot for an SSD, the other spot is taken with the ARGB hub that is pre-wired, and will be compatible with other 5V 2-1-pin motherboard and strip lighting. The top front I/O panel has a nicely finished square power button, a reset button, and a single white LED to indicate power. Here's the USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C, along with 2 Gen 1 Type-A and HD audio jacks, and an LED control button. Inside there's an 18.7 centimeter wide by 14.5 high cutout in the motherboard tray for easy CPU cooler installation with pre-installed ATX standoffs. Always double check standoff placement on your motherboard to make sure it doesn't go into a marked off area. The dual hard drive bay shroud can be removed if you want to install a 360mm rad, and the PSU area fits standard ATX supplies up to a max of 25 centimeters with the hard drive bay again removed. Clearance for the back panel side to the wiring is 19 millimeters, and the side panel itself adds 4 mils extra for a total of 23 millimeters or 2.3 centimeters, which is a little bit narrow. There's 3 cable straps to tie down main cables and a few more tie down points, and still a few more here would have been appreciated. All the pass-through holes have rubber grommets, and wiring up dual ATX A-pin at the top was fairly standard. The rear panel has a typical I/O cutout with 7 slots, and the 120mm fan has 1 mounting location and a solid plate for the PSU area. The PSU shroud is riveted in, and the top has a spot for an SSD and rubber grommets for cable pass-through. and there's a cutout so you can remember which power supply you chose for your build. The bottom front fans push air through this area. On the bottom there's an air filter for the PSU and the screw point for the hard drive cage if you want to take it out. Building in this case wasn't too bad. We assembled outside first as we always recommend. This build we're using is the MSI MEG Z490 Ace motherboard, link up here for that review, supporting Intel's 10th gen CPU lineup with the new LGA 1200 socket. We have an i9-10900K installed along with 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4 at 4600 MHz. There's an XPG 8200 Pro 256 gig NVMe M.2 drive for Windows, and cooling is handled by the MSI Core Liquid 360R. We did a push-pull configuration here, and it just clears the graphics card. By the way, the AIO 360mm water cooler is a good choice for the 10900K as the Intel 10th gen gets super hot, super fast. And the very last step, we squeezed in an MSI RTX 2070 Super Gaming X, which is a 29.5 centimeter long GPU. This is all powered by an AeroCool 1000 watt power supply, more than we need, around 700 would be fine. Importantly though, it has dual ATX 8-pin that this board requires. And finishing the build off is the Silverstone red sleeve cabling for the power connections.
Please take a moment to like this video, and if you like what you see, then please do subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when I upload new content.
So we've hit the talking point section of the video. I'm flying solo today, but the show must go on. So for the MSI MPG Sekira 100R, it's got a noticeably shorter footprint, which is good if you need a compact case. Overall, the build is high quality. We really like the machining and how everything is fit together. Very well riveted and well assembled, so that there's no problems with the quality for that. It's got a unique top loading design. The side panels kind of come in like this, and then the top covers that and screws in at the back. So it's not too bad. There's advantages and disadvantages with this design. The ARGB on the front looks nice, and kudos to MSI because there's no wiring, so it was very easy. You could just pop off the front, do whatever fan or rad placement you want to do, and just put it back on, and you don't have to worry about tugging wires or damaging the glass or anything else like that. So the three contact design, really cool. Overall, we like the MSI MPG Sekira 100R. The front design is unique and has both ARGB elements as well as a nice brush looking finish. Going for $120 at time of publication, the case is a little on the pricey side. However, with the triple filter design with ARGB wire-free front panel and options, it's good for a compact mid-tower. Not having a cable tethering the front dramatically improves the installation experience. Airflow was decent too. Of course, a straight through design for a front intake always gets the best temps, but the very open sides and filter didn't restrict the air getting through, so no issues here. The top slide-in design has both advantages and disadvantages. Good, it made putting in the glass side panel very easy, though you have to remove the top for access. It's an extra step, but it's easy enough. The rear panel, however, was really challenging to get on properly, though keep in mind we're using extensions for power, and those connectors and extra cable length added to everything we needed to fit inside. On other cases, we'd press the bottom in and shimmy it left and right, closing it within a couple of tries. With the extra cabling on this case though, it took us many more, each time one of the corners not catching at the last moment. So the rear latch system could be improved a little bit to make it easier to put on the back with more cabling. The case length really factors into the ease of installation, and this case height is typical, but being 42 centimeters deep, it cuts space for cabling and even component choice, as we had a big GPU and RAD to install. Also, with a 360mm RAD, you may have to decide if you want RGB visible on the outside or just on the inside. Doing a push-pull with all three fans isn't possible, as the PSU cover blocks the lowest fan. Instead, we did 3 fans push and 2 inside for pull, and the MSI RTX 2070 Super Gaming X at 29.5 cms clears by a few millimeters. If you're just doing a pull or push, the max length will be 32 centimeters, but you sacrifice RGB either exterior or interior. Our other MSI RTX 2070 Super Gaming X Trio at 32.5 cm won't fit in with a RAD here. Ideally for this case, you want a 240mm AIO or air cooler. A 240 can fit up at the top, and you get the front RGB fan showing both outside and inside. Though with the 360, if we swapped out the hidden top RGB fan here and had the spare one up top, let us know what you'd do in the comments. Also, considering the compact nature of the case, a surrounding plate for PSU mounting at the back here to allow it to slide in from the back is sorely missed here and would really help when doing modular cabling. Anyways, if you favor a more stylized and subtle implementation of RGB, this case is a good choice. If you want to support us here at Techspin, please use your affiliate links to buy. It'll help us out here with no extra cost to you. and we'll update our website posts with links when they become available. That link will be in the description. And don't forget to connect with us online. Join us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all at Techspin Review. Thanks go to MSI for sending everything over for this test build. What key points are you considering when shopping for a new case? We want to hear your thoughts and questions down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you found this video helpful. We depend on your support, so smash that subscribe button to keep new content coming, and be sure to click that bell icon to get notified when we put up a new video. We do check the comments and we do respond to most, so if you have a question or if we missed something, then please do tell us down below. And let us know what you'd like to see next. We really appreciate you watching this far. Thanks for your time, and see you on the next episode. And don't forget to